Good evening, everyone. I would like to start by saying that I hope my parents are proud of me today. Of course, because this is my second TEDx talk, that itself should get me like 2 extra plates of pani puri on my way back home. But also because I'm from Thane, and every parent in Thane has the same dream कि हमारे बच्चे का एडमिशन सिंघानिया में होना चाहिए. And so did mine. They did try multiple times to get me admitted into Singhania. I didn't get in. And I was happy because I was in another school, I had my friends there, and at that point, that was the most important thing for me, my friends. But my parents were not that happy. But look at life now. I finally made it to Singhania, mom and dad. Not as a student though, but as a TEDx speaker. And that's precisely what I want to speak about with all of you today, uncertainty. Not knowing where life is going to take you tomorrow, not having control over things that are going on, and not knowing if you're prepared enough to face what's coming your way. So most people think uncertainty is fear, doubt, confusion. It doesn't have to be that way. But mind you, it also doesn't mean we can sit back, relax, and chill and be like, anyway, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Why should I prepare? Why should I work hard? Right? A good approach to uncertainty would be to be brave enough to face a situation or to step into something that you've never experienced before. Because life is unpredictable, that we can't change. But what we can control is who we are in those situations. So I'd like to call this weird space between what we can and can't control as uncertain certainty. Like for example, when I got the role of Palak in the short film Anuja, I had no idea what I was stepping into. I'm not a trained actor. I don't know how lights, camera, action works. I don't know how to hit the right marks. I didn't know if I'll be able to do justice to the director's vision. So the whole situation for me was overwhelming and new. But what I was sure of was my training. The 15 years of Bharatnatyam training. My body awareness, my willingness to learn, my discipline, that didn't feel new. So the trust that I put in myself, that there is something solid in me, is what eventually led to the outcome, which very surprisingly was Oscars. And I didn't do all of this because I knew the outcome. I showed up with confidence despite knowing what the outcome would be. And that is what makes all the difference. But let me be honest, uncertainty doesn't always have a positive outcome, but it really depends on how you look at it. Because I firmly believe that no learning ever goes in vain. Trigonometry, I'm still not sure about. But yeah. So, I cancelled my master's admission in the beginning of the year in my desired course and my desired college. I got the admission and I gave it back because I got a part in this huge dance production which was going from Mumbai to Lincoln Center, New York. It was supposed to be the biggest thing to happen to me. And I gave up my admission because it required 4 months of rigorous practice, 12 hours a day. So us 108 dancers, we gave up on the outside world and we ate, drank, slept, and lived dance. Until 1 week before the show, can you guess what happened? It got cancelled. We were told that the show has been called off. So the stage that we were preparing for, we were not taken there. No stage, no opportunity, no audience, no applause. So all of that excitement, enthusiasm, tears, sweat, blood, injuries had nowhere to go. It broke us. What did we do after the cancellation? We had to rewind our lives to 4 months back and restart from where we left off. It was like hitting the reset button on our lives. Now you might think, oh my God, that's such a bad thing to happen to anybody. But when I went back to practicing, you know what I realized? That I had so much more to offer. I had so much more to put on the table. So all of that learning, relearning, failing, retrying came back to me in a different form. I had new clarity, I had new perspectives, I had new creativity. And it found an outlet through my choreographies, through my performances, and through my students. And it made me a better artist. So like I said, uncertainty might not always have a positive outcome, but it really depends on how you want to look at it. Now, very important topic that I want to address with the Gen Zs here is now with all this social media, AI, Instagram Reels, there's a very critical question that arises. Why should we commit to long years of training when shortcuts exist? Why should we read the entire textbook before the exam when we can put it on ChatGPT and get one summary and just learn that, right? Why should we perform live in front of 500 people and open ourselves to judgment when we can just put a 30-second reel and wait for our audience to find us? And the answer is simple. Shortcuts may give you results, but dedication is what becomes your identity. If you have a goal, if you have a real long-term goal that you remind yourself of every day when you wake up, that this is where I want to be, your mind is unconsciously going to push you towards the skill that's going to take you there. Because one day when you get that opportunity, it's not your reels that's going to perform for you. It's not the likes and the comments that's going to talk for you. It's your training. But don't get me wrong, I am not against reels. I post reels. In fact, I'm very consistent with my Instagram. But there's a purpose behind it. I don't post for fame or validation. I post so that people get to see my work. If someday someone is thinking of some opportunity, they should remember that, oh, there is this girl I saw on Instagram. I think she deserves the opportunity. Because today, Instagram is our portfolio. We can't deny that. It's a way to show the world what we are capable of. And it's very important to make the right use of that platform. And I'll give you one advice. You put your 100% in one skill. Work on it with all dedication, all interest, all hard work. But always have a 60 to 70% of another skill ready in your back pocket. Because if somebody comes and tells you, sorry, we found someone who's better at you than this. What? That shouldn't be your reaction. You can smile with confidence and say, it's okay, because there's so much more to me than just that. Here is plan A, here is plan B, here is plan C. You should have all your cards ready in your back pocket. Because let's face it, in this whole universe, there's going to be somebody who's better at you than what you do. But that shouldn't be your demotivation. You should hold on to something that gives you an edge over the other. Something that makes you unique. Grab it and use it to your advantage. Because at the end of the day, uncertainty is not our enemy. It's just a reminder that life is going to keep changing and we need to keep growing and evolving along with it. So walk into uncertainty, walk with confidence, and let your skill be your anchor. Because when you're truly goal-oriented, the universe has a way of responding to you. Do you guys know that cliche filmy dialogue by King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan? I really believe in that. If you know it, say it with me. कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज़ को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. If you truly want something and wish for something with all your heart, the universe is going to come together and give it to you. You will not get it when you want it. You will not get it when you expect it. You will get it when the universe thinks you're ready for it. And at that moment, when that opportunity is standing right in front of you, your only job is to be prepared enough to grab it, to embrace it, and to live it like you are meant for it. Thank you so much, everyone. And just to end my talk, I'd like to give a small performance, if that's okay with all of y'all. May I? Thank you so much. Can I please have the music?
ఇంకేం కావాలే చాలే ఇది చాలే ఇంకై నువ్వే వచ్చి వాడాలే ఇక ప్రణాళే ఊహలకు దొరకని సొగసా